King Laithangbam takes oath as Rajya Sabha MP in Manipuri language, wearing Manipuri traditional attire. And India records highest single-day spike of above 37,000 new COVID-19 cases in the last 24 hours. Death toll reaches 28,732. Hello and welcome to Impact News. You're watching Afternoon News. I'm Laithangbam Monika with the latest news updates. Titular King Laithangbam took oath as Rajya Sabha MP today. He was among the 45 out of the 61 newly elected members of the Rajya Sabha who took oath today. Titular King Laithangbam took the oath in Manipuri language, wearing Manipuri traditional attire. The Rajya Sabha Speaker and Vice President M. Venkaiah Naidu administered the oath of office in secrecy to the members. The oath-taking ceremony began at 11 a.m. today. Owing to the COVID-19 pandemic, the ceremony was held inside the Rajya Sabha chambers during intersession for the first time. Other MPs who were not present for the ceremony will be administered the oath on a later date. It may be recalled that the titular king of Manipur, Laithangbam, won the recent Rajya Sabha elections as BJP candidate for the lone Manipur seat on June 19.
Council of State ki member moina Mikhalda Khanbiraba Maharaj Sana Jawbale Shamba Hangna Lining to Sanamahi Budo Pakangba Sri Sri Govindaji Amadi Lady by short prong Pu Yengduna Wasakchari Madudi Ahangna Aina Lingdiba Bharat ki Sangvidhanbu Sietna Thajana Amasung Luna Ninjana Sasagani Bharat ki Maning Tonga Panjaba Amasung Open Pibam Bukahan Danaba Tamjagani aduga hojik paket kadore bagi thodang sing asi pukchel sengna pangthuk jagani. Council of State ki
Members and volunteers of Harikon carried out an inspection drive at various shops at Masjid Road and Dharamsala to curb price variation of essential items by the shopkeepers. They also checked whether customers are given cash memos for their purchase or not. Harikon members found that the rate of giving cash memo to customers by shopkeepers at Masjid Road was very low. As part of the drive, wholesalers, dealers and Harikon members held a meeting to discuss on the situation. Speaking to media, Harikon Secretary General Y. Surjakumar said people are also suffering due to hike in the price of construction materials. He appealed to shopkeepers not to take COVID-19 lockdown as an opportunity to increase the prices of essential commodities and construction materials.
No muda hing muda sang da biada polum sing matang gadi aikoi manipur gi kasin kaya kaya do sakini adu aikoi maram rakta su aikoi imphal gi manung da leiri ba wholesaler amadi dealer kaya su aikoi yam toni waiting tokini aduga makhoi aikoi khusam narga miyam da aikoi gi nangi ba awa ba si ko nana ba koi hoda jagini haiba wahom sini aduga manipur lengang na su latest oiba rate chi lipthok piraga mai gi dukal khudimak singsida magi rate chi thetpiraga madu aikoi thamnana ba gi policy amsu lokhapiyo government na lockdown se mai pa na gi damakta miyang gi punsi kanana ba hona ba simadi herikon mai gi su yamna aduga mati appeal में नुंगायो फाउजी अदुबु मियाम की हिंग द संग दबा यादव पोलम कयामा दुकानदार ना होंगना मियाम द सगुल तोबा मरम सादना हेनबा पुलिस की मैगी दिगिसु मियंग संगसिलनिंग हैबो.
Members of Khongsai Students Organization, Churachandpur district, today carried out a cleanliness drive at Inzakhob Kholho Memorial Park. Late Inzakhob Kholho was one of the prominent leaders during the Anglo-Kuki War of 1817-1819 at Zolzam village, Churachandpur. The organization's president, Mangnew Khongsai, and other members of the park committee led the drive. Speaking to media, the president said that the park committee has been set up to see and maintain the park. He added that life-size statue of Inzakhob Kholho will be erected in the near future. Khongsai added that efforts are on to develop the park into a popular tourist site. He also appealed for public cooperation for the same.
We really appreciate the chief of this village, that is Jolzam village, and who happens to be the chairman of this the park committee has visited us, and then with all the encouragement speech that he have, we really appreciate. At the same point of time, we would like to appeal the general, stating that such kind of things which could beautify the land as in Churachandpur as a whole should be supported. We would once again bring back lots of the past glory of these places, and the scenic beauty could be displayed to the whole people around, not only for the Churachandpur and for the whole Manipur as well. So I appeal the governments as well to look into this matter, so to appreciate and support for this good cause. We really appreciate.
Union Health Minister Harshvardhan has said that the N95 mask with respirator valves in them do not prevent the coronavirus from spreading out. He said N95 mask fitted with perforated respirator is contrary to the rules adopted to prevent the spread of coronavirus. The Union Health Minister has appealed to everyone to use the triple layer mask made of cloth and also to encourage others for this. Director General of Health Services, Dr. Rajiv Garg, has written to the Principal Secretaries of Health and Medical Education of all the states in this regard. In the letter, Dr. Garg said that the use of valved respirator N95 mask is detrimental to the measures adopted for preventing the spread of coronavirus, as it does not prevent the virus from escaping out of the mask. In view of it, the DGHS has urged the states to instruct all concerned to follow the guidelines on the use of face and mouth cover and prevent inappropriate use of N95 mask. He also referred to an advisory issued by the Health Ministry on the use of homemade protective cover for face and mouth available on its websites. Now it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring you updates on coronavirus cases. Keep watching Impact News.
Council of Higher Secondary Examination Manipur na lauba Lisingani Kungi SSSLC exam da art stream gi 4th position tarakrabi Bianca Maibam amasung 10 position tarakraba Amosna Arkebu Imphal Valley Academy Ghari Makha Lekai da lebana thagarpa fongdokli loinana arts amasung science stream gi subject topper oirakraba sing amasung mai paklaba mahiroi punamakpusu thagarpa fongdokli ngasimak school asida lengbiratuna admission tawbiu amadi mai pakpagi lambida changsinbiu.
Banthoibi Group of Companies presents Banthoibi Housing Finance Company Limited, regulated by National Housing Bank, wholly owned by Reserve Bank of India, provides subsidized home loan under PMAY-CLS Housing for All by 2022 mission. Banthoibi Microfin deals with microfinance activities only. Banthoibi Nidhi Limited provides loan against fixed deposit, loan against property, etc. Banthoibi Constructions Private Limited facilities. Booking started for real estate residential projects of flats, villas or row houses, etc. For more details, kindly contact Banthoibi Housing Finance Company Limited and its subsidiary group of companies or report Laithangbam Imphal.
Ichabu mahitam hanba haibasi mama mapa singna machada piba ngamba khwaidigi chabu khudoni. Slopland Public School, biggest and the finest residential school, Manipur gi oina lemjuningai oiraba, mahei tampam ama oiriba, khwaidigi junaraba mafamda semgatlaba, CBSE the affiliate toba higher secondary school oiri. Icha singbu admission tawiduna mama mapa singna machada piba ngamba khwaidigi chabu khudol oibiu, ichagi phazabalam chat sajati ahombadu ubiu, Slopland Public School Khongjom.
Welcome back. You're watching Afternoon News. India has reported a single-day spike of 37,724 new COVID-19 cases in the last 24 hours. That toll has reached 28,732. As per the Union Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, the country's total confirmed cases are above 11,92,000, out of which more than 4 lakh are active cases. Meanwhile, the country's recovery rate from COVID-19 stands at 63.12%. Maharashtra has the highest number of active cases of more than 1,82,000. ICMR is continuously ramping up testing facilities, and at present a total of 1,274 laboratories across India are conducting COVID-19 tests. A total of 3,43,243 tests were conducted by various laboratories in the last 24 hours. Globally, coronavirus has infected above 1,51 lakh people and more than 6 lakh people have died. Recoveries are above 91 lakh. The USA is on the top with nearly 20 lakh active cases. Brazil is in the second place with around 6 lakh 18,000 active cases, and India is in the third place. The total active cases of COVID-19 in the northeast, including Manipur's 631 active cases, have crossed 12,000 mark in the last 24 hours. More than 1,600 new COVID-19 cases were reported in Assam in the last 24 hours, rising the state's tally to 26,772, out of which 8,600 are active cases. Tripura's total confirmed COVID-19 cases are nearly 3,400, out of which 1,025 are active cases. Nagaland's confirmed cases have crossed 1,000 mark, out of which 602 are active cases. Arunachal Pradesh confirmed COVID-19 cases have reached 858, out of which 552 are active cases. There are 149 active cases in Mizoram, 222 in Sikkim, and 416 in Meghalaya. An antiviral fabric spray called Virus Kavach fabric spray, which claims to make coronavirus inactive 99.99%, have been launched. Center for Nanofabrics, School for Nanoscience and Technology, Shivaji University, Kolhapur, and EcoScience Innovation Private Limited, Pune, developed the fabric spray. The spray will be available at 270 rupees for 250 ml and 495 rupees for 500 ml. Currently, EcoScience Innovation Private Limited, Pune, produces around 5,000 bottles of the spray per day. Team leader of the production team, Professor Kiran Kumar K. Sharma, said that the eco-safe and eco-friendly spray can kill coronavirus and contain COVID-19.
It can actually prevent the transmission of this coronavirus from one person to another. And we know that the transmission occurs from sneezing or cough, and this cough and the sneezing, when the droplets fall onto any kind of particularly fabrics, it can remain for 7 days. And if it is not being cleaned up or disinfected, then it can also further spread to other persons who are touching that, which are user-friendly to the society and which will solve the problem of the society. And this product basically addresses that issue also. It will be a very big boon to the current society, particularly in India, where there is a rise in the coronavirus infection cases. It has a very good potential to protect this.
In Assam, there is no improvement in flood situation in the state due to incessant rains at some places. The death toll due to floods has gone up to 87. Over 2,000 villages are submerged. Barpeta, Dubre, Golpara, South Salmara, Mankasar are among the worst affected districts. In some areas, floodwater touched the roofs of the houses. Large crop areas are also inundated due to the floods. Chief Minister Sarbanand Sonowal visited flood-affected Sirang, Bogangao and Golpara districts yesterday. The Chief Minister met with flood-affected people and also held meetings with the district administration. Mr. Sonowal instructed officials to do the needful to help the affected people. He also inspected erosion-hit areas. 24 lakh people are still reeling under the fury of flood in the 24 districts of the state. 44,000 displaced people are taking shelter at relief camps. Government has extended connectivity norms for work from home for IT and BPO companies till December 31 this year due to COVID-19 pandemic. In a tweet last night, the Department of Telecommunications said it has further extended the relaxations in the terms and conditions for other service providers up to 31st December 2020 to facilitate work from home in view of the ongoing concern due to COVID-19. The time period for work from home was expiring on July 31. Before we end, a quick look at the headlines once again. Titula King Laithangbam Sanajawat takes oath as Rajya Sabha MP in Manipuri language, wearing Manipuri traditional attire. And India records highest single-day spike of above 37,000 new COVID-19 cases in the last 24 hours. Death toll reaches 28,732. That's all we have in this bulletin. Thank you for being with us. For more news, you can also follow Impact TV on Facebook, Twitter and YouTube. Have a great afternoon and stay safe.